Let us continue slides now. So now I am going to explain how they are same, okay, through the example. So listen here. So here let us take these two are parallel lines. Okay, let us consider these two are parallel lines. Okay, so let us take this as AB and this one as CD, and let us take this is a transversal. Okay, transversal PQ, transversal PQ, right? And here this is angle 1 and this one angle 2, this one angle 3, this one angle 4, and this one 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so here I am classifying the angles as first one corresponding angles. Okay, we can classify this. So corresponding angles, what are the corresponding angles? So angle 1, 5, because there lies above the parallel lines and same side of the transversal, that is this is the transversal, so left hand side of the transversal. And similarly on 2, 6 and 3, 8, 4, 7, these are the corresponding angles. Okay, and vertically opposite angles, VOA, vertically opposite angles, so 1, 4, 3, 2, and also 5, 7 and 8, 6, vertically opposite angles. And next one, alternate interior angles, AIA, alternate interior angles. So these are the 4 interior angles. In this alternatively lines means 3, 6, 4, 5. Okay, so 3, 6, 4, 5. So next one, alternate exterior angle, AEA. So alternatively lies but in exterior position means 2 and 8. So 2, 8 and 1, 7. Okay, so these are the alternate exterior angles. And one more property also there, that is, so we will see this one more property later. So these are the types of angles are here. Okay, now suppose, so this one 60 degree means, that is angle 2 equal to 60 degree means, what about this one? So this one definitely 120 degree because they are the linear pair. Okay, so angle 1 equal to 120 degree, that is angle 2 equal to 60 degree. Okay, and similarly angle 2 equal to 60 degree means, what about angle 3? Angle 3 also 60 degree because vertically opposite angles. So vertically opposite angles always equal, that's why. And what about angle 4? So angle 1 equal to 120 degree means definitely angle 4 equal to 120 degree. So because these are also vertically opposite angles. Okay, now what about here? So here angle 3 is nothing but 60 degree. Okay, so this one 60 degree, and also, and I said one more property. So that is, what is the property means, the sum of the interior angles are the same side of the transversal, that is angle 3 plus angle 5 equal to always 180 degree. That is, the interior angles are the same side of the transversal. If you add these two angles, the total is 180 degree definitely. And similarly this angle, that is angle 4 plus angle 6 also 180 degree. Okay, they are supplementary angles. Okay, so the angles on the same side, that is the interior angles on the same side of the transversal, supplementary. And similarly 4, 6 also lies inside only on the same side of the transversal, therefore it is also 180 degree. Okay, so angle 3 equal to 60 degree, this one. And what about this one? So these two are sum of 180 degree. Okay, therefore angle 5 is 180 minus 60 equal to 120. So that this one 120 degree. Okay, and this one 60 degree, and this one also 120 degree. Okay, and similarly it is 120 degree means what about this one? So this one definitely 60 degree because linear pair. Okay, therefore angle 6 equal to 60 degree. And similarly, so this one 60 means what about this one, seventh one? So this one here 120 degree, so the opposite, that is vertically opposite angle, this one also 120 degree. Therefore angle 7 equal to 120 degree. Similarly, here 60 means the opposite angle 8 also 60 degree by vertically opposite angle. Therefore angle 8 equal to 60 degree. So 60 degree. Okay, so here which are the angles are same? The corresponding angles are same. Listen, so these two are this. Actually, I classified the pairs here. So all the pairs are equal here. So 1 and 5 are equal, 2 and 6 are equal, 3 and 8 are equal, 4 and 7 are equal. Similarly, in vertically opposite angles, 1, 4 are equal, 3 2s are equal, and 5 and 7s are equal, and angle 8 and 6 are equal. Similarly here also. So 3, 6 are equal, 4, 5 are equal, and here 2, 8 are equal, 1, 7 are equal, and sum of these two angles equal to 180 degree. Okay, so these are the angles. When they are equal means when the AB and CD are parallel. Okay, these two lines are parallel here. If they are not parallel means definitely they are not equal. Okay, so only if they are parallel means the angles everything equal. Okay, so this is the classification of some specific angles. Okay, so with the help of this one only we are going to solve other types of sums. Okay, look at the next example. So in the figure 6.24, okay, that is this question, this figure only. So PQ parallel RS. So this one PQ and this one RS parallel, and MXQ 135 degree and MYR 40 degree. They are asking to find out X, M, Y. They are asking to find out this angle. Okay. Now these two lines are parallel. Okay. Now for finding this angle, now I am going to draw a transversal. Now I am going to draw one more line. Okay, through M. Okay, this one. Right. This is the construction. Let us take this as AB. Okay, so construct AB as parallel to PQ or RS. Okay, so the construction line is nothing but parallel to any one of the line, either PQ or RS. So PQ and RS already parallel only, so that all the three lines are parallel. Okay, parallel to each other. So from this PQ is parallel to AB and AB is parallel to RS. So here all the three lines are parallel to each other. Okay. Now, so these two are parallel or not? PQ parallel AB. So that this is a transversal. Okay, MX is a transversal. Okay. So 135 and this angle. Okay, so these two angles definitely supplementary. Okay, because in the last video, so that is last slide, we have seen this sum of the 3 and 5 equal to 180 degree because they are lying inside the parallel on same side of the transversal. Similarly, sum of these two angles also 180 degree. Okay, in the similar way, so here these are parallel line. So this angle and this 135 both are 180 degree. Okay, so it is unknown value. Let us keep this as x. Okay, therefore x plus 135 degree equal to 180. So what is x now? X equal to 180 minus 135. So equal to 45. So x equal to 45. So this one 45 degree now. Next I need this angle. Okay. So now take these two are parallel, already we know that. Now this is the transversal, MO is the transversal. Okay. So that these two angles are alternate interior angles because they are interior. Let us take this as Y. Okay. So this y and 40 are interior angles, at the same time lies in the opposite direction, so they are called alternate interior angles. Okay, so the last one, which are alternate interior angles, this 4 and 5. Okay, so 4 and 5, so here alternate interior angles 4 and 5, so 4 and 5 are equal. Okay, in the similar way, so here this y and 40 are equal, so therefore y equal to 40 because of alternate interior angles. Okay, so this one interior angles on same side of transversal. Same side of the transversal. For that reason only the sum of these triangles are 180 degree. Okay. Now y equal to 40. But they are asking to find out the angle XMY. Okay, this angle only, full angle. So this full angle is nothing but sum of x plus y. Okay. So sum of the two angles. So x is nothing but 45 degree and y is nothing but 40 degree. So totally 85 degree. Okay. So the angle of XMY is nothing but 85 degree, right? So look at the next question. If a transversal intersects two lines such that the bisectors of a pair of corresponding angles are parallel, then prove that the two lines are parallel. Okay, so they are asking to show that actually these two lines are, we are going to show that these two lines are parallel, that is PQ parallel RS. Okay, so we have to prove. So to prove PQ parallel RS. So what is given means this line and this line are angle bisectors. So angle bisector means these two angles are same. Similarly, these two angles are same. Let us take this one angle 1 and this one angle 2. This one angle 3 and this one angle 4. So angle 1 equal to angle 2 and angle 3 equal to angle 4 given. Because bisectors. Okay, so next we are going to prove these two lines are parallel. That means it is necessary to prove that, okay, angle ABQ equal to angle BCS, because they are corresponding angles. If these two angles are same means, that is these two angles. Okay, so these two angles are same means these two are parallel. So we are going to prove these two angles are same. Okay, so how can we prove, right? So angle 1 equal to angle 2 already given here, and similarly angle 3 equal to angle 4 given here. Okay, now what about 1 plus 2 here? That is angle 1 plus angle 2, right? So this one angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to, so right, listen here. So here angle 1 equal to angle 2 and angle 3 equal to 4 given. But here this line, that is BE, is parallel to CG given. Okay, therefore the corresponding angles are same. What is the corresponding angles? Angle 1 equal to angle 3 and angle 2 equal to angle 4. So they are equal because these are the parallel lines. That's why. Okay, because of corresponding angles, CA, corresponding angles. Now angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to, what is the sum of the angles? Instead of angle 1, can you write angle 3? Because here. And instead of angle 2, can you write angle 4? Yes. So what about the sum of these two angles? Angle 1 plus angle 2 equal to, from the diagram, angle ABQ. Okay, equal to, what about angle 3 plus angle 4? From the diagram, GCS. So these two angles are same. They are corresponding angles of which lines? PQ and RS. So the corresponding angles are same, which implies PQ parallel RS. Okay, so that is the conclusion here. Okay, I think you have understood what we have seen in today's classes. So if you not understand, just go through once again. But because this is a conceptual problems, so once just go through once again. Okay, so if you not understand, just ask me, I will clear it out. Okay, So thank you. Let us meet into the next session.